Hello again. Your first two cases indicate you have a real gift for forensics. But can you handle a genuinely grisly crime scene? I have one for you. First officer reports a call saying the apartment of a certain young woman is painted in blood. The apartment, and possibly the blood, belongs to a celebrity of sorts, Carrie Louise Kennelly, the casino heiress. But there's no body, just plenty of blood. You'll have Sarah Seidel at your side. Sarah knows her way around even the bloodiest crime scene. Better get going. She'll meet you there.
Wow, this is a lot of blood. Be careful not to step in anything. I'll document most of this, but I'd like you to photo anything that looks out of place. I don't want to jump to any conclusions yet, I just want to take in the evidence. This blood pooling is undisturbed. Strange. If a struggle happened with this much blood everywhere. A lot of blood for one person to lose. We don't have a body, but I'm thinking we should have. Looks like some old impressions on the pad. Let's see if you know how to process it in the field. Lucy, huh? We have a print overlapping the door, which means somebody left after the crime went down. Some kind of waxy substance? Freezer is empty. Not even a frozen pizza or TV dinner. Something big and heavy was dragged through here. A body, maybe. If the victim was being attacked, this could be hers. If she fought back, this could be her attackers. Somebody was making this window into a door. Her fleeing the crime scene. That's not right for this. Plastic fragment. I have a guess what this is, but Grissom tells me not to do that. Nothing here that will help us. Drawer's still locked, but this indentation probably means somebody jimmied it. This could be significant. The splash could represent where the first cut happened. This seems unnaturally far from the rest of the blood.
Who are you? Make that, who the hell are you?
Las Vegas Crime Lab. Calm down, sir, and answer the question.
Sorry. I guess I didn't expect to see a, chick playing cop. No offense. I'm Michael Dubois, Kara's fiance. I hope you can tell me what the hell happened here. And where in God's name is she?
We're gonna do our best to determine what happened here, Mr. Dubois, and I'll try not let being a chick impede that.
I told you I didn't mean any offense. Wouldn't you be off your game if you showed up at your girlfriend's place and found it splattered like this? Could be. I was freaking out, looking every place including the damn ceiling for her. Could have left footprints just about anywhere here. Take them.
Nice work.
3 months from tomorrow. I mean, Carrie was picking out her damn wedding dress just the other day. Just yesterday, in my apartment. We had lunch. I fixed it for her. Kind of an amateur chef. Not the sexist pig you think I am. God, what could have gone down here? Can you test this blood and see if it's Carrie's or something? Carrie? Are you kidding? Don't pay any attention to that crap in the tabloids. Carrie's a sweetheart, a living angel. And I hope to hell she still is. Nah, she was just Carrie. If anything, she was in a better mood than usual. Sometimes she can be kind of quiet, even, I don't mean this in a bad way, mousy. But she was all smiles and laughs. Around midnight, I was expecting Carrie to be here. When I opened the door, I freaked out. Searched for her, nothing. And I called the cops, ASAP. Appointment? You think I make appointments with my own woman? I was just dropping by. I do that all the time. She likes it, me surprising her. Well, I've been here 100 times, so I've touched things in this apartment 100 times. But not tonight. I'm not a numbskull. Seeing all this blood, I knew something was wrong. Horribly wrong. I had to see if she was alive, so I checked her rooms quickly, and I think maybe I stepped in some of that blood. Almost would have had to, but after I checked, I called the cops and stayed right here until you came. No, if I had, I wouldn't be wasting time here talking to some female lab assistant and her lapdog. I told you I was her fiancé. I had her key, she had my key. It doesn't mean we don't respect each other's privacy. I knocked before I let myself in. And I only came in because I knocked a long time and got kind of worried. Because if she was going out, I'd know about it. We're that close, you know? And I saw this nightmare, and I called 911. I wish I didn't. Lucy Kennelly is Carrie's little sister. Don't think I throw the B word around loosely, but Lucy Kennelly, she is one cold, calculating bitch. If you tell me she has something to do with this, don't expect me to act shocked. When there's a will, there's a way. And old man Kennelly made Carrie, his older, more responsible daughter, the beneficiary of his major property, the Double Dip Casino. Even the old boy knows enough not to trust Lucy with that kind of responsibility. And brother was little sister pissed. Over at the Double Dip, she works there, sucking up to Daddy. Looks like the key to my apartment. I told you, we exchanged keys a long time ago. You never know when there's going to be an emergency or something. Case in point. Rule me out for what? I told you before, I'm your guy where helping find Carrie is concerned. You want to give me a cup to fill, or...?
That won't be necessary, Mr. Dubois. A swab will do just fine.
Over at the Gorman Towers, my apartment. Here's the address. And you people let me know the second you find anything about this horrible mess. I care about Carrie, you know. I really, truly care.
Nothing here that will help us.
Oh, I hear you don't have a body for me. Not yet, anyway. But maybe I can give you some insights based on some photos. I'd be happy to run some tox reports if you give me blood samples as well. No problem. Check back later. Obviously, I can't give you a definitive answer, but the size is right to have been made by dragging a body across the floor. This small droplet spatter usually indicates a blow from a fist or other blunt object. At least half a gallon, could be more, and since it all came from one person, that person is almost certainly deceased. But there's one striking anomaly, however. It's highly unlikely a victim with that kind of wound could remain conscious long enough to spread so much blood around so many places in one apartment. One theory would be the killer held onto the victim, dragged her around the place, which would give us one very bloody perp. You got it. Check back. Low and medium velocity spatter with no high velocity tends to rule out firearms. With a small amount of blood spatter in the photo, the use of a sharp implement is implied, not a bludgeon. With the blood coming out in large spurts everywhere, the possibility of a major artery being severed is strong. No problem. Check back later. No problem. Check back later. I've tried to help, but as Grissom would tell you, this is guesswork, informed though it may be. I can't determine the time of death from blood alone. When you have a body for me, I'm sure I'll be the second to know, after the murderer. Reports are clean, no drugs indicated at all. If the body turns up, I'll make a note to check it for injection marks. Interesting item. Not sure what to make of it.
When looking for cause of death, I noticed a large portion of the blood was crystallized. Few things can cause this, including severe low temperatures. I wouldn't be surprised to find the body went through some form of freezing. I've got nothing new to report on the Vic.
Miss Kennelly, we're with the Las Vegas Crime Lab. We understand you've been informed about the situation at your sister's apartment.
Yes, I heard from your Captain Brass. I've been expecting you and intend to help, of course, but could we move this along? I'm a busy woman in charge of food services here, and that's a demanding and never-ending responsibility. No, I'm not. Within reason. The drawers of my desk contain key business documents that I don't care to have rifled through. Well, that Neanderthal is wrong for Carrie. He's a controlling jerk, although he's never learned to control his own temper. If this turns out to be something sinister, you may save yourself some trouble if you start with that monster. Doesn't it speak for itself? Our father has been extremely ill, and Carrie has been staying away as if she might catch something. It's reprehensible of her. I love my sister, but her avoidance of responsibility, whether business or family, is a real bone of contention between us.
We need to determine whether the blood at your sister's apartment belongs to her. As her sister, you'd be a partial match, of course.
No problem. Just because we've had our problems doesn't mean that I don't love and care about my sister, you know? Well, I can't say for sure it's Carrie, but I just discovered that someone was trying to use my Visa card on the day she disappeared. And they told me that their fraud protection agents had flagged a suspicious purchase. This has never happened before. It's gotta be Carrie.
That's interesting. Might be worth having Brass check into it.
I don't have anything else to say to you.
Was this used for opening letters or bloodletting? Here's an entry worthy of a raised eyebrow. Lucy had an appointment today with her sister at 7:30 p.m.
We were planning to catch a late dinner, yes, but I got caught up in some business errands and got so far behind, I'm afraid you'll find I'm on your books for a speeding ticket at around 8 p.m. Frankly, I was so bent out of shape about it, I just headed back to the office, knowing Carrie had probably been waiting for me. She didn't pick up her cell phone. I'm afraid I just considered that more typically thoughtless, irresponsible behavior on her part. Oh, and that ticket is right here, if that'll help. Take a look at how sharp that stupid thing is. I should throw the damn thing out as many times as I've cut myself opening letters with it. But it was a gift from my father, and I'm sentimental that way. I don't have anything else to say to you.
You know the kind of pressures we get from the string pullers in this town. Right now, Jacob Kennelly, from his deathbed, is providing a healthy dose. This kind of grief we don't need. So we need to find out what happened to his daughter fast. Now, what do you need? Well, her story is confirmed. Someone made an international call to a hotel in Aruba using Lucy Kennelly's Visa card. Visa flagged it as being outside of her normal spending pattern and notified her that it could be fraudulent. Could have a break here. If it was Carrie who made the charge locally, then she was still alive at 5:04 this evening, improving our timeline. Only take a second to access interdepartment records, and here it is. 8:12 p.m., 60 miles per hour in a residential zone. She was in one hell of a hurry to get someplace. This confirms she didn't meet her sister at 7:30, but that doesn't clear Lucy of murder, not when we don't even have a time of death or a body. Once you've got enough evidence, I'll hit up a judge.
I don't have anything for you right now.
I don't have anything else to say to you.